Good morning, everyone. This is NWS Columbia Meteorologist Steve LaVoie coming to you with an update on the potential for severe weather across our forecast area. And the main story is that we could see back-to-back days of severe thunderstorms. That would be Sunday and Monday. Of the two, the greater risk appears to be on Monday. The primary hazard we're worried about are damaging wind gusts, and that'll be for Sunday and Monday, though all severe hazards are possible. On Monday, we're particularly concerned about the potential for tornadoes developing, and a few of those may be strong, which we would end up rating an EF2 or higher on the enhanced Frigidaire scale. In terms of timing, our best forecast right now is for the Sunday event to occur during the afternoon and evening hours between 2 and 8 p.m. And then for Monday, it looks like it's more like the morning and early afternoon, or 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. And on Monday, we're going to have a strong cold front go across our forecast area, and the timing of that front will be critical in determining who sees the worst of the severe weather and how strong it is going to be. With forecaster confidence, right now we have moderate confidence in seeing at least some strong to severe thunderstorms across our forecast area on Sunday. That confidence is actually high on Monday. And a couple things I also wanted to mention. We have the potential to see strong winds outside of the severe weather threat on Monday. We could see gusts of 35 to 45 miles per hour, both ahead of and behind the passing cold front. And behind the cold front, we're going to see very cold air and the potential for widespread freeze conditions on Monday night and Tuesday night. Going more into the details, for Sunday, we're under a marginal or 1 out of 5 risk by the Storm Prediction Center for severe weather. And as you can see, all hazards are about equally favorable, maybe a little bit more on the wind threat, but we could see some small hail and maybe even a tornado or two if the conditions come together as we think they might. For Monday, you can see that we escalate this up to a level 3 of 5 or an enhanced risk. And that's for the Midlands, with our Georgia counties being in a level 2 or slight risk. Again, the primary threat is going to be damaging winds, but we definitely don't want to ignore the tornado threat. We could see tornadoes, brief spin-ups like we did last Thursday along the line of thunderstorms as they move across our forecast area. But then any thunderstorms that do develop ahead of that line are the ones that could produce those stronger isolated tornadoes. So what does an enhanced risk mean? Well, when we have an enhanced risk, that's something that only gets issued for our forecast area only for a handful of days every year. And the fact that we're already in an enhanced risk on day 3 indicates that the Storm Prediction Center is very concerned about a potential widespread severe thunderstorm event, and that a few of those thunderstorms could produce those higher end damage reports, such as EF2 or greater tornadoes. Moving on to the peak wind gust forecast, and again, this is outside of any thunderstorms, we could see gusts between 35 to even 45 miles per hour. In general, you see a lot of 30 to 35 on screen, but you can see that there are some brighter colors in the Midlands of South Carolina. And then as we head into Monday night and particularly Thursday morning, this is what we're looking at for low temperatures. So everyone's at or below freezing. And then when we go into Tuesday night and Wednesday morning, it could be even colder. Right now, we're predicting overnight lows of 25 to 30 degrees. So that is going to be a widespread freeze condition. And for some of us, even a hard freeze. So anyone that's already has stuff growing, any sensitive vegetation, you'll want to take actions on Monday before the storms just to make sure everything's brought in or protected. And even when we head into Wednesday night and into Thursday, we could see some sub-freezing temperatures, or at least some temperatures near freezing as you head up towards the upstate. And I did want to close this with reminding everyone of our forecast area. So at NWS Columbia, we cover the counties that are in green. If you're listening from the upstate of South Carolina, your forecast office is in Greenville-Spartanburg. If you're in the PD and Grand Strand, that would be Wilmington, North Carolina. And finally, the low country is covered by the office in Charleston, South Carolina. And that will close things for this weather update. Again, if you have any questions, let us know, and continue to follow NWS Columbia on social media.